Hey guys, gb3800 here. Once again, we're back on Beam, and we're going over all the changes I have made for my packs to be compatible with CRD 2.6. First of all, we have a revamp here of the prototype monster truck. You remember this truck and had the MS Paint just default text on the side saying prototype. We now have some new artwork. This gifted to me by Jedi Presents. He had the graphic laying around and thought it would be much better on this truck than just sitting around doing nothing. And it certainly does look better than the old design. Thank you, Jedi Present. We'll give it a quick drive. We're going to be using the prototype truck all the way through because we're doing some wacky testing today. Because of course we are. I'm driving a different setup than I normally would for this truck. I put in a stock engine and put on Harpers and put on different suspension. Normally it runs coilovers. Just to give us a baseline of how this vehicle performs. But before that, we're going to go over the sounds update. That's right. CRD 2.6 brought the ability to give us selectable sounds. And if you have the CRD sounds.zip installed, you need to delete it. Otherwise, you'll have really bad sounds and it'll overwrite stuff and conflict and be awful. So get rid of that zip and everything will be Gucci. Anyways, that's enough of that. All the engines I have worked on, so in adjustable add-ons, in front engines, and even in memes pack, that would normally support, this engine sound, now have the ability to swap it out. And that even is true on the Ford Customizable engine. We know this is like the most customizable motor in the game. We take a look here. We go to fuel system. I had to put the sound slot on the fuel system because of how you can change what type of fuel this engine runs. But you can see, can put on any sounds we like. And that is even true with the diesel fuel system. Now, the other fuel systems you saw there can use the stock sounds as well. But diesel fuel lets us use the in-game engine sounds as always, or we can use the Duramax sound. So even on the Ford motor, we can swap around sounds. So these sounds normally only found on the Brodozer preset. Now you can put them on any truck you like. We're going to go to the regular Merlin engine here for testing, because I don't want any of that kind of getting in the way there. And now, the biggest thing I've added for this update in Adjustable Add-ons pack is some brand new tires. So we're on Harpers for a reason. I have made dedicated like race-style Harpers. And what does that mean? Well, if you take a look at how this vehicle is driving, just take note of how it slides and how it bounces around on landings. Now, I did a members video like a week ago, and that video is going to go live to the public in soon, I guess. So you can see what I've done to test around with stuff. And I have found something pretty unique with CRC. It has high tire damping, much higher than CRD. If we take a look at the tire damping for these Harper tires, all the way down here, you can see that they go up to 900 Newton meters a second and as low as 300 and default 600. I don't know why the step displacement there is only 6. That's odd, but whatever. But yeah, you can see tire damping. You would think that's pretty low, pretty high. I don't know how you would think. But trust me, it is not anywhere near as high as CRC. CRC's default tire damping is 2,000 up to 3,000. And lowest is 1,000. So any way you look at it, CRC has more tire damping than CRD. Now, I was able to kind of replicate this with the adjustable BKT tires, but those have everything adjustable, so I wanted to let these tires have something unique. Watch this. If we go to the tires, I have added something new. I call them the Zero Bounce Harper Race Tires. Right now, these look the same. I may give them some cool custom textures in the future. Maybe not, I don't know. But for now, if we go up to the Zero Bounce Harpers and hit apply, Now, because we're swapping them on through the parts menu, they will probably seem like they'll perform exactly the same. Same tire damping, but that is not the case. I have upped their base grip by a lot, by 20%. So if we drive around here, if you remember how the previous tires were sliding around, they're sliding around a lot more. This truck is really gripping in these turns here. You do still slide, it's not like you're on rails, but you can see we are definitely sliding quite a bit less. And if we land on a jump there, you can see we do still rebound the same. But that is only temporary for this video. Yep, by the time you get these tires, they will no longer do that when you drop them on through the parts menu. I'm going to do one more jump here so you can see what a rebound we get. Actually, it wasn't too bad because you landed on kind of a down ramp. We'll try again off the big center ramp here. So these tires have increased base grip, and you may have saw it before, but we do have the ability to tune the damping a lot more. So look at that, that's quite a rebound. Let's reset and go back to the tuning menu. Now, I learned about this tire damping through experimenting with CRC suspension. Let's see what happens if we increase this tire damping to 2000. Why 2000? Because that is the same base tire damping as CRC. So we changed nothing else, just the damping front and rear. Now, normally what you get when you increase tire damping is less overall grip. Why is that? Well, it's because the tires don't bite in as easily. With CRC, that doesn't really matter because its stance is so wide that it counteracts it and there's no downsides. To get the same kind of effect here, I did need to increase the base grip of these tires. So you can still see we're probably not turning in as good as we were before, but it's not undrivable. And with this suspension setup and these tires and this damping, you can probably tell we're getting still some rebound, but it's definitely controllable. No issues there. But we can definitely go higher. Let's see what happens if we pump up that tire damping all the way. Now in testing, if I made it go too high without increasing the weight of the tires, we did get some odd effects. But that shouldn't happen here. That's the key for the mod to explode. Nope. We're good to go. So now we have 6,000 tire damping instead of like 600. We are 10 times better with damping than we were before. Did you see that? We got no bounce at all. That's why these are called the zero bounce Harper race tires. They get much better corner and grip, and when you land off of a jump, especially in racing, they should rebound a lot less. And you know what that means. The more time your tires are on the ground, the more time you have to put power down or turn to use the tire's grip. Bonk. Grip hood. We're gonna go ahead do another center jump here. And see what kind of characteristic we get when we land. There was still a bit of a rebound, but it was actually quieter to land, so I take that means it's more controllable. Let's try this jump here. This is a steep jump here. Look at that, practically no rebound. Now, I'll do some more fine-tuning before release. This is still a beta build I'm working on here. But take a look at how it lands. These landings are so soft now. So these should be the most ideal race tires because of the increased base grip and the total lack of rebound. And I was doing a test there to see if the tires would do anything funky if we landed on them with the brakes locked, and it didn't seem like it. Might be able to just look at the tires and see. Let's see if we can do like a slow motion jump here. Maybe not here. Not a good spot. Where's a good spot? I guess over here, right? I'll still try to like turn and land normally. Watch the tires here. Practically no deformation or nothing massive. That's because they're absorbing it so well. I'm not sure how these tires would do for a freestyle event or anything like that. These are meant to be race tires. Maybe they'll be good in freestyle as well. You can see, actually, like they're acting like drag tires on or like racing slicks, where they're deforming as they slide. That's what gets them so much grip. And the rebound is just insane how little there is. So I have finally done what I've wanted to do on the CRC suspension testing video. I have made CRD handle pretty much as good as CRC. Is it the same? No. But is it as controllable? You bet. That's going to be it for this testing video. The update should be out soon on the BeamNG.Drive website. I'm not sure if it'll be counted as a hotfix or if it'll be counted as like a brand new version. Probably a hotfix, so I won't need to totally re-upload the whole thing and wait for it to be approved. I will just re-upload it to my media file on the same link so that all you have to do is re-download it when you see that there is an update available for it. And that should be about it. I've actually noticed that we're not getting any like wheel spiking. I'm not sure if that's anything I've done or if that's just better overall with this BeamNG update. But yeah. We have new skin revamp with the prototype truck. We have all the engines having the sound slots and customizable sounds. And we have some insane racing tires. That's going to be it for now. If you guys enjoyed, you can leave a like, favorite, comment, share, and of course don't forget to subscribe as well. Thanks, Gambia. I'll see you all in the future. Goodbye, everybody. Oh yeah, because the tire damping is so high, you might have slightly more durable wheels, but as you can tell, you can still break stuff if you're unlucky. Alright, goodbye, everybody. I hope you enjoyed.